Sigma males are often seen as men who prefer to be alone, and many people assume they have almost no friends because they struggle socially. But the real explanation is much more practical. Sigma males tend to build very few friendships because they are extremely selective about the people they invest their time, energy, and trust in. They don't believe in collecting friends just to look popular or to fill their weekends. Instead, they choose relationships carefully and quietly, and this selective nature naturally results in a smaller social circle. Sigmas trust slowly, and they don't open up just because someone is friendly or expressive. They watch people over long periods of time to understand how consistent they are, how they behave under stress, and how honest they are in their everyday interactions. If something feels insincere, unstable, or disrespectful, Sigma males withdraw early instead of holding on to relationships that may become dreaming later. Another reason Sigma males end up with few friends is that they value depth in conversations and connections. They do not enjoy small talk, gossip, or conversations that revolve around trends, social status, or drama. They prefer meaningful discussions about goals, ideas, and personal growth. Because of this, they often feel out of place in large groups where conversations stay on the surface. Many people connect through casual discussions, but Sigmas don't find satisfaction in that kind of interaction. This preference for depth over quantity naturally filters out many potential friends. People who want constant chatter may find the Sigma male too quiet or too serious, and this difference in communication style creates distance. Sigma males are also comfortable with silence, and this sometimes makes others uncomfortable. In social settings, most people talk to fill gaps or avoid awkwardness. Sigmas don't do this. They speak when they have something real to say and stay silent when they don't. To them, silence is not a sign of discomfort, it's simply a part of normal interaction. However, many people interpret this calmness as a lack of interest, a cold attitude, or even arrogance. Misunderstandings like this prevent friendships from forming, even when the Sigma male has no negative intentions. Over time, they learn that not everyone is comfortable with their quiet nature, so they interact only with people who accept this trait. One of the biggest reasons Sigma males have fewer friends is that they do not chase people. They don't believe in putting pressure on relationships or forcing connections to survive. If someone stops putting in effort, Sigmas allow the distance to happen. If someone only calls when they need something, Sigmas notice it and quietly step back. They expect friendships to be balanced, consistent, and mutual. Unlike many people who maintain relationships out of habit or fear of being alone, Sigma males believe that if a friendship requires begging or constant reminders, it's not worth keeping. This approach reduces their social circle, but it also protects their mental and emotional energy. Sigma males are highly observant and pick up on people's intentions quickly. They notice small signs, tone changes, jealousy, hidden competition, manipulation, or inconsistent behavior long before others realize what's happening. If they sense that someone has selfish motives or is not genuinely supportive, they distance themselves before the relationship becomes harmful. This early filtering keeps their circle trustworthy but extremely small. Many people keep friendships for years before realizing the relationship was shallow or one-sided. Sigma males avoid this by paying attention from the beginning. Another major reason Sigma males form fewer friendships is their independence. They don't rely on social validation to feel confident or complete. They enjoy spending time alone, working on their goals, learning new things, or taking care of their responsibilities. They don't get bored easily when alone, and they don't feel the need to be surrounded by people to feel valued. This reduces the pressure to constantly socialize. While others might spend evenings going out, Sigmas might spend the same time reading, exercising, planning, or improving their life. Their independent nature often makes people assume they don't want friends, but the truth is that they simply prioritize growth over socializing.
Sigma males also value stability and low drama environments. They avoid people who bring chaos, constant emotional swings, or unnecessary conflict. Many potential friendships fade because the Sigma male doesn't want to get involved in arguments, gossip, or complicated social dynamics. They prefer calm, straightforward relationships. When they sense drama or manipulation, they step back rather than trying to fix or tolerate it. Their peace matters more to them than fitting into a group. Time management also plays a role. Sigma males often have long-term goals and personal projects that require focus. They invest heavily in their ambitions, careers, and self-improvement. Because they are disciplined with their time, they don't have hours to spend on casual hangouts or regular group activities. They choose relationships that fit into their life naturally, rather than adjusting their entire routine to maintain friendships. This reduces their circle, but it also ensures that the friendships they maintain are supportive and aligned with their lifestyle. Another factor is that Sigma males don't change themselves to fit into groups. They don't adjust their opinions, values, or habits just to be accepted. Many social groups require some level of conformity, whether through shared interests, behaviors, or ways of speaking. Sigmas often stand out because they stay true to themselves. People sometimes interpret this authenticity as stubbornness or aloofness. But for Sigmas, being real is more important than being popular. And this honesty means they only connect with people who genuinely accept them. Finally, Sigma males have high standards for relationships. They want loyalty, respect, and honesty. They don't want constant negativity, jealousy, or competition disguised as friendship. They value reliability and long-term consistency over convenience. This means they avoid friendships that drain them, distract them from their goals, or make them compromise their values. Their standards filter out most people, and they are completely fine with that. Having a small circle doesn't feel lonely to them. It feels peaceful and purposeful. In the end, Sigma males have few friends not because they are difficult or antisocial, but because they intentionally choose a simpler, more selective social life. They prefer quality over quantity, depth over noise, and peace over popularity. Their small circle reflects their values, not their limitations. And for them, having one genuine friend is far better than having 10 shallow connections.